is enough said.
What's up, Heat Nation? Ernest here, back with another Miami Heat Talk video. Guys, before we get started, would really appreciate the support. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We're pushing to 6,000 subscribers. My second hit single, You Make Me Wanna, is out on all music platforms. Don't forget to watch the music video on YouTube. And a quick reminder, you guys, we got the family channel, the Valdez Fire family. We're trying to build our first 1,000 subscribers, so please go ahead and support that channel. But here, we're talking about Miami Heat basketball, and let's go on another Miami Heat Talk adventure. I would love to talk about the brilliant performance last night of Bam Adebayo, which we will do, obviously. But I'm pissed, y'all. And I'm sure every Miami Heat fan feels the same way. Because the Heat blow another game last night against the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Heat lose 112 to 107. We had a 7-point lead. We were up 100-93 with 5 minutes left. I said it in the short that I posted last night, you guys, but I'll say it here. Yesterday, I even said it in the video yesterday. Chances are that we win the game against Cleveland, very slim. Also, the fact that you had no Andrew Wiggins, no Kel'el Ware, no Jaime Jaquez, no Nikola Jovic. Then before the game, about 2 hours prior, it was reported that Tyler Hero wasn't going to play due to a cold. So I'm thinking, all right, well, cat's out of the bag in this one, but the Heat competed. They were basically tied with the Cleveland Cavaliers for most of the first half. They took advantage in the second half, getting a 7-point lead. Bam Adebayo was playing brilliant. 34 points, 12 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, 11 for 18 for the field, 3 for 5 from the three-point land. Bam Adebayo was doing his thing last night. But his brilliant game, his brilliant performance was ruined by some stupid-ass stuff, you guys. First and foremost, Terry Rozier. Terry Rozier plays 40 minutes last night. Why? 3 for 14 for the field, 1 for 8 for the three-point line, 12 points. A -3 out there. Terry Rozier chucks up a 3-point shot with 2 minutes left. This would have put us up by, I believe, 1, because we were down by 2. Or we would have put us up by 2. Rozier misses the 3. Kyle Anderson gets the rebound. Chucks it back to Terry Rozier. Already a mistake. But he has a wide open look. Air balls. I wanted to jump through the screen and strangle Terry Rozier. Couldn't do that. Other reason why, Duncan Robinson, who had a great performance last night, 5 for 10 from the field, 4 for 8 from the three-point line, hits 14 points, catches a pass with the Heat down by 3 with 18 seconds left. Kyle Anderson, who makes a beautiful pass to an open Duncan Robinson, fakes the 3, takes a dribble, takes a step, knocks in the 3 in front of the face of Max Strus, and it's called back because he steps on the line. Out of bounds. Now, also, you get pretty good performances from Haywood Highsmith, 13 points. Has some great plays in the fourth quarter. My player of the game, to be honest, you guys, it's obviously Bam Adebayo. Bam Adebayo had an incredible game. But Kyle Anderson last night showed us something different. With all of these players out, Kyle Anderson took up the challenge on being the ball distributor last night. He was running up the floor basically as the point forward. He gave you 7 points, 11 rebounds, and 7 beautiful assists. Some of the assists that he was hitting to Haywood Highsmith in the cut was beautiful. You get 9 points from Davion Mitchell, 10 points from Kevin Love, and 6 rebounds in 16 minutes. And nobody else left to talk about. Nobody else has a good performance. 3 points from Pelle Larsson, 5 points from Alec Burks. But the real reason why we lost this game last night, you guys, and the topic that we're going to talk about today, Spo. Coach Erik Spoelstra. Now, I've been riding with Spo. Before anybody gets on the comments and says, oh my God, look at Ernest hating on Spo. Literally watch any of my previous videos. Pick one. Any of them. I praise Spo. I agree that Erik Spoelstra is the best coach in the NBA. I have seen Spo take an 11-30 team one half of the season and flip it around to a 30-11 record with a cast of misfits. I have seen Spo make some adjustments during the playoffs that have beaten the other team. I have seen Spo out-coach the other team's coach. What I think is happening is either complacency or maybe the fact that Spo is just feeding into how great he is because everybody is putting him over, calling him the best coach in the NBA, and maybe he's thinking he cannot make some mistakes. But this season, especially this season, you've seen Erik Spoelstra make some huge mistakes. And to be honest, you guys, Spo lost us that game last night. Spo has lost us other games this year. If Spo would just make the right decisions that he's known for, this Miami Heat team would either be in the 6th seed or competing for Detroit with the 6th seed. And let me explain why. First and foremost, why the hell are you playing Terry Rozier over Davion Mitchell in the 4th quarter? Make no sense. Terry Rozier is chucking up these stupid ass shots when you have a guy, Davion Mitchell, who, in my opinion, plays better with this team, is a way better defender, and pretty much does the same thing offensively. Why are you playing Terry Rozier, Spo? Why does Terry Rozier get 40 minutes and Davion Mitchell gets 26 minutes? Stupid. Another mistake he made, when Terry Rozier chucked up those 2 horrible threes, he takes Terry Rozier out, puts in Davion Mitchell, then immediately takes out Duncan Robinson and puts in Terry Rozier. Duncan Robinson, who was lighting it up in the 4th quarter. Made no mistake. Then you have 2 timeouts left towards the end of the game. You call a timeout, you try to draw up a play with Kyle Anderson with the ball in his hand. As I believe it was like 28 seconds left. The play that Spo drew up sucked. Donovan Mitchell caught what was happening with the play. Stepped out. Was not covering Kyle Anderson for the pass. And basically figured out the play that Spo was drawing. So what happened after that was Kyle Anderson had to take a timeout, which was the Miami Heat's final timeout. They mess up the possession. Cleveland gets the ball back. Donovan Mitchell knocks the ball out of bounds. Heat get the ball back with 18 seconds. That's when Duncan Robinson hit that shot. Was called out of bounds. To this moment, I still think it's bullshit. There was no proof that he did it. Spo never challenged the play. Why? Because we had no timeouts left. Because of that bullshit play he drawed up earlier that couldn't get the ball in anyone's hands and we had to call a timeout. Spo has also not taken called for challenges this year. The Miami Heat is the team with the lowest amount of challenges taken. Spo has said recently in the past that he doesn't call challenges because he thinks it's weak. Dude! These challenges that you have against the referees can make or break games. Last night is a perfect example. That's one reason why I feel like Spo has messed up this team. There has been certain games where you should have called challenges, and Spo just does not. Because he either wants to save timeouts or he thinks it's weak, like he said. Stupid. The game against Detroit, I'm not going to let this shit go, you guys. And I'm sorry for the language, y'all, but I'm pissed. Tied game. Detroit makes a great play with the last second, with 1 second to go. And Spo calls a timeout when we had no timeouts. You know, like a rookie mistake from a 16-year coach. 18-year coach, excuse me. Spo made a huge mistake against Detroit. Last night he made some bone-ass-headed calls that lost us the game. But there's been other games this season, you guys, where Spo has deferred towards Terry Rozier and other players. I don't know why Spo keeps giving Terry Rozier these minutes. A few games ago, Terry Rozier wasn't even playing. And now he's giving Terry Rozier 40 minutes, who was playing god-awful in the 4th quarter. There's no excuses. Davion Mitchell should have been out there over Terry Rozier. The lineup should have been Davion Mitchell, Duncan Robinson, Haywood Highsmith, Kyle Anderson, and Bam Adebayo. That should have been the closing lineup. Those were the 5 guys that were playing the best. I know Davion Mitchell only had 9 points, but for the love of God, Davion Mitchell is a way better defender than Terry Rozier. Spo dropped the ball. Now look, I know there's going to be other people in the comments talking about how bad I'm hating on Spo. I've never done a video like this, you guys. I've always praised Spo. Spo has helped us win 2 NBA championships, 2012 and 2013, with LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh as his best player. He's gone to 2 NBA finals after that with Jimmy Butler as his best player. Jimmy Butler, who we are seeing, can be a number 1 in a championship contending team. It's been proven. It's been proven. In 2020, if Jimmy Butler had Goran Dragic and Bam Adebayo healthy, maybe they beat the Lakers. In 2023, if Jimmy Butler had Tyler Hero healthy, maybe we would have beaten the Nuggets. I don't think so, but maybe. You never know. But every time Spo has not had a superstar level player, think about it, guys. 2008, 2009, the 2010 season, the 2015, 2016 season, 2017, but especially seasons like 2018 and 2019. Think of all those years. The Miami Heat has always been the middle of the pack. Except for 2016. The Miami Heat were a 3rd seed, and they went to the 2nd round of the playoffs, lost in Game 7 against Toronto. But every other season besides that, the Miami Heat have not been the worst team. They've not been the best team. They've been stuck right there in the middle, which is what we currently are right now. These last 3 seasons, this Miami Heat team has been relegated as a play-in team. You are what your record says you are. That's the facts. But I will say this. As much as I've upset, as much as I've said some of this stuff about Spo, you can't deny this Miami Heat team with the talent they have. You can't deny this team with Erik Spoelstra. I'm not calling for Spo's job. I'm not saying the Heat need to fire Spo. Hell no. He's been your coach for 18 years. He's been the key of consistency. But what Spo needs to do is look in the mirror and understand that he needs to do better. He needs to get better. Because this team, the way that it's currently constructed, is one major talent away from being a contender. This team currently assembled, if Jimmy Butler was on his shit, playing the way he's supposed to be, this would be a championship team. This team is missing that one player. That's the facts, you guys. The fact that this team, missing 5 players, took Cleveland to the brink tells you right there that they are good enough. They just are missing that one piece. So Heat Nation, I want to hear from you. Are you done with Spo? Is it time for Spo and the Miami Heat to call it quits? Or do you think like me? It's just a bad year. Spo needs to figure this out. He needs to get better. And I think he will. So Heat Nation, let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, because we're pushing to 6,000 subscribers. Don't forget, you guys, my second hit single, You Make Me Wanna, is out on all music platforms. The music video's out as well. Don't forget to show support with the family channel, the Valdez Valle family. Would really appreciate your guys' support. And until next time, your boy Ernest out, and that is enough said.